All right, you guys, I am here in the Lightroom app and I wanted to talk to you about the first rule of composition that we can use to start getting better photographs. Fortunately, it's really simple and it's something that you can all do very quickly and very easily. Let me show you what it is. So, one of the biggest mistakes that new photographers make is they see a cool subject, in this case, this flower right here, and they say, oh wow, that's really cool, and then they just take the photo without really giving any thought into how they can make the photo of that flower look better. And one of the ways we do that, make our photos look better, is by using rules of composition. And the first rule, one of the simplest ones, is that you get in closer to your subject. This is so easy to explain and so hard to do. I'm not 100% sure why, but I was just as guilty of it as you guys are when I first started learning photography. So our first rule, of course, is get in closer, and the best way to get closer is by moving your feet. I don't like doing pinch to zoom. That actually ruins your image quality. The more you zoom in by pinching to zoom, the worse your image looks. So the best way to get in closer is just by literally moving closer and trying to get the photo you want. So our goal is usually to try to fill the frame with our subject. So you can see, let me just tap on that to make sure it's in focus. Look at the difference between that and what you might normally see in a Photo 1-2 class. That. Okay, it's not even 100% sure what I'm trying to take a photo of here. Am I trying to take a photo of that little wooden swing over there, or these flowers over here, or this one, or this, or the background? I don't know. It's not super obvious. So the best thing you can do to start making your photos better is get in closer to your subject. It's really that simple, you guys. Just don't be afraid to get closer. And remember, we get closer by moving the camera closer, not by zooming in. Okay, here's another example. Let's say I want to take a picture of this flower pot right here. Well, I could take a picture of the whole pot, but look at this. Right now, I've got the swing in there, I've got my duck boat in there, I've got my neighbor's house in there. It's just not very good composition. So I'm going to get in closer and I'm going to decide, do I want to include just one or two of the flowers? Do I want to turn it this way and include the pot and the flowers and get in close like that? Do I want to go this way and get in close like that? You got to decide how you want to shoot it, but the main thing is that you get close. I really like these flowers, and I think that looks kind of cool right there, so I'm just going to tap to focus and take that shot right there. And let's take another one by coming out just a little bit. I'm going to turn the camera this way, and I'm going to take that shot right there, getting in close so that the flowers and the pot fill up the frame. So that's our goal with our first rule of composition, you guys, is get close and fill up the frame in all of your photographs. All right, let's talk about getting in closer to people. I got my daughter Lily here. Say hi, Lily.
Hi.
And one of the biggest mistakes that photographers make is they shoot from too far away. We already talked about that. So let's talk about how we would photograph a person. Well, we got lots of options. We could start by at least getting close enough so we include everything from their top of their head down to the bottom of their feet. But see how much better that looks than being way back here and taking that picture. Now, if I'm trying to include the doorway, then that's okay right there. But our goal when we're taking photos of people is usually to get in close like this, or to go ahead and not feel free to crop and then come in here and just get in like that. See, I think that is much nicer, and that looks really cute than like something like this way back here, which is just too far away. So that's how we do it with people. We either go full length like this, or we come in close, maybe kind of like this, but not this. That's too close. Don't do that. All right, there you go. Okay, last thing when it comes to getting in close to our subject is, what if we're photographing things that are really big, like my super awesome duck hunting boat here? Well, again, remember, our goal is always just to fill up the frame with our subject. In this case, it would be pretty foolish to try to take this photo like this, because look at all that wasted space above the boat I got. Remember, if I'm trying to fill up the frame, I'm going to go ahead and shoot horizontally here. And again, I'm going to get closer by moving the camera, moving my feet, and I'm just going to stop right there once the boat fills up the frame. Now, the background is the real issue, and I wouldn't actually take this photo or call it a good photo. If I was trying to get a good photo of this boat, I'd put it out on the river and take a photo there. But you get the idea. We're going to get in as close as we can to fill up the frame with our subject, paying attention to if we need to turn the camera vertically or horizontally so that we can fill the frame nicely.